Hello. Good evening. It is me, Noah Mono. And on this beautiful Thursday evening, I will be playing Ghost Trick. Oh, also my cat is here because I started talking. Like literally, she was sitting over on her bed. She was lying down. She was relaxed. She didn't need to be involved. I was here at my computer doing stuff, trying to make VTube Studio work with my webcam, which I didn't want to. And she was just hanging out. And then as soon as I switch to my game screen and start talking into my mic, she walks over like, hey, what's going on? You doing something without me? What's going on over here? Am I you doing something without me over here? But yeah, anyways, it is Thursday evening. I do have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to go into the office, so I can sleep in a little bit more. Which means I get to play video games tonight. Ghost Trick time. Whoa! Hey, Katse. Hey, good luck at work. Don't worry about it. Don't get in trouble for watching super cool and handsome and awesome streamers while you're at work. That would be embarrassing. Have a good day, though. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what's going on in Ghost Trick. I hope we figure out more stuff about the blue people today. And maybe they will help justify Detective Jowd's awful decisions. Maybe. But honestly, I'm not hopeful. Hi, Deanne. Welcome to the stream. Me and Theses are going to be doing some Ghost Trick. Oh, is it the afternoon for you? It's like later in the evening here. But I don't have to... I have to work tomorrow, but I don't have to go into the office, so I can stay up a little bit later and play video games. Hey, cat! Get off of there. Come here. Be good. Right. So last time we dropped off, we needed to get this dude's wife to phone him and be like, hey, our daughter's not kidnapped, dumbass. So let's see what we can do about that. Also, I still don't love you, but our daughter's not kidnapped. Hey, don't bite my mic. Or actually, knowing this game, I feel like we're gonna like end up getting them back together or something. Just as I thought. Oh yeah, she's still in bed. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. I'm having to play with one hand and pet parentheses with the other hand so that she doesn't bite my microphone to get my attention. Ooh, obtained a new song, Cabanella, tall and lovely, baby. Save your current place and time. Oh, wow. I was like, I remember I manually saved last time because I had to start work, but I was like right before the chapter save too. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Oh my god, her posture though. Girl, you're back. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. Cling!
I didn't go out to play.
I don't remember why, but I remember I gave this girl like a little goblin voice.
I went to buy Papa a birthday present.
Is that like perfume? Oh no, okay.
He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's no reason to go out this late at night.
But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Cling.
Mama?
Yes, darling.
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Oh my god, it's his birthday and his daughter's getting kidnapped and he's being forced to execute people and he's dying of heart attacks? That sucks. Not tonight, Amelie. I hate your father now. Also, Mama's wine drunk.
I hate you!
It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Just a moment. I have chocolate. No, not chocolate milk. Hot chocolate and Oreos. So I'm gonna... Yummy. Okay. Are we just gonna drop the phone on her? Well, that's easy. Oh no! Never mind. I know, right? She literally left to call her dad. Or, I mean, not to call her dad, but to buy him a lighter. Her mom didn't even notice she was gone. And yet she can't grab the phone. She's watching her like a hawk now. Amelie, I told you you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels.
Oh my god, this is gonna kill her, isn't it? Is her hair gonna bloom? Oh! I was right. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? No, it's even higher. Oh my god, her posture is so bad. It, like, just watching her walk makes my back hurt. There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know. Whoa, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Alright. Oh, we got all kinds of things. Oh my god, we got a lot of stuff here. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing, destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Okay.
Too weak.
Oh, goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Well, the obvious thing is dropping a rat on her, but I'm gonna see what else I can mess with. I wonder if the rat will, like, get hit by the pendulum. Let's find out. Meow! Oh, he's swinging! Let's go, little buddy. I'd better not put out the lamp right now. It'll only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Emily a chance to use the telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Okay, so... what else can I do? I can open that, which doesn't do much. Oh my god, she's trying to reach it, but she's too tiny and frail. So because that's broken, I can't fuck with this. The obvious thing is dropping a rat on her. That sentence is so funny when taken out of context. Honestly, like, there's so many things because, okay, tangent time, but I do this thing where even when I'm not streaming, when I'm playing games, I'll just talk to myself. And it used to be that I was like, uh-oh, Noah's losing it, just talking to myself alone when I'm playing a game. But now I'm like, oh, I'm just practicing to stream. But definitely some of the things you say when you're playing a game, you say them, and then you realize that doesn't sound good out of context. Like, I remember... I don't even remember what Souls game it was, because I think it can apply to any of them. But I was playing a Souls game. It might have been Bloodborne. It was either Bloodborne or Sekiro. And I remember saying to myself, I don't know what these old ladies do, but I'm not going to let them live to find out. Woo! So, if I chime this, she's going to see the rat, right? Well, well, having a good time, are we, little rodent? Oh god, sweet dreams! Holy shit! Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? She just fucking clubbed it! Are we gonna use its fucking corpse to fix the wire? That's so grim. She's more powerful than I thought. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Oh my god, it's dead. Sorry, little guy. Oh my god. Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Oh, fancy. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Oh, right, I forgot she has the animation for where she lights the match on her ass. She just drops it in there? I don't know about this lady. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Trick time! I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. It's still alive? After all that? But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Honestly, I feel like if it had died, we would have owed it to the rat to, like, change its fate. What a naughty chandelier. Oh, I was hoping I could do trick time shit during that. Wait, can I just, like, drop it on her now? No. Can I drop it on her with the crank? Whoa! She's too badass. I can't hit her with it. Eek! Oh, she's trapped. I got her. Amelie, Amelie, help me.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Ha ha ha. Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. Cling. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I'd better not put out this lamp right now. Okay, well, I gotta light that chandelier somehow. But that is nowhere near close enough. Do I need to get her to light these candles? Oh my god! What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please! I thought this was gonna free her.
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed, and my head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is, she can't reach it. I guess I'll just have to deliver it to her. Oh, that's right. The angle of those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Oh, maybe if I turn it out now. No. I feel like I need to get the lighter on top of the waste bin, but I wonder if I'm just like stuck here. I wonder if I needed to get her to do something else before I trapped her. Oh, I can move her around. The thrill of falling in love. I've got it. That could be the title of my next novel. Lady Chandelier Falls in Love. It's perfect. Thank goodness she's tough. I have to give Emily a chance to make that phone call. Should I try shaking this lady up a little more? Am I just gonna torture her a little bit? Eek! Okay, no, that's the same thing. I wonder if I can do anything with this chandelier while it's up there. So I think I can get to it. Oh, I can. Oh my god. No, not the rat! No, the little baby! Why does... This is so fucked up.
Mama.
What in the world is going on here? I love rats, though. They're so cute. I feel really bad for the little fellow. Oh, his tail's out. Thank goodness. I want to, like, get him some food or something.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Don't you dare, Emily. I won't have it. Get me down. Don't you dare, Emily. Do I have to actually head over here? I guess so, yeah.
Hello, Papa?
Emily, is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard they said you were. No, never mind. It's nothing.
Hey, Daniel. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some ghost tricks. This was the worst puzzle ever. We had to set a rat on fire. It was awful.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, that's right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. My mother's being trapped in a chandelier right now. Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. Oh, what is she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down.
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
This child is kind of evil. This whole family's kind of fucked.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, he smile.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me, even if she doesn't notice at all when you sneak out of the house for hours at a time while you have a fever. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay. I'll apologize.
Yeah, he basically is. His wife writes like saucy romance novels and he didn't like it, and so she was like, I'm taking our daughter and leaving. Yeah.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Emily. A good night, sweetheart.
Click.
Mama, I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Emily.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and actually
try reading them. I don't think you should read them, girl. Oh, what? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. Mama writes some spicy stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling a little too dizzy and sick right now.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. Cling! Hey, at least the rat got away. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? Next time on Fast and the Furious 8. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camila is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Oh, also Parentheses is back. Hey, baby.
Meow.
The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe, he still seems to be in the depths of despair. Zetsuboshita! I'm in despair! My wife's horrible novels about being ravaged by the president have left me in despair! The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is gonna happen. Hi, Parentheses.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for your daughter's sake. For my daughter's sake. And for mine.
Wait, thank you for my... Oh, for his daughter's sake and for his sake. Yes, I understand. Oh, okay, Cabanella.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
Literally, we didn't do anything. Your daughter was safe the whole time. What did he do?
But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
Listen, Cabanella, he's moving up the ranks. He's ambitious. He stays on that grind. He stays on that hustle. The dentist told me that even in my sleep I stay grinding. Yeah, Cavanella's so awesome. His animations are so good. I wonder if Lynn is at the park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. This continued distress of the ministers. Oh, Sissel had a big yawn. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? I like breathe in so much when I do the minister's voice. It makes me extra yawny. Oh, I can talk to him, right. I forgot about that. Hello, Justice Minister. But he doesn't believe in me, I think. How about you finally admit I do exist?
That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you.
Okay, good.
You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known? Known about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others.
Oh shit, this is like real lore.
A manipulator.
Oh shit, Jowd's here too.
What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
Okay, before we hear about that, I'm gonna drink some more hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, so yummy! The manipulator. Their Nen type is of a manipulator. They can manipulate their Nen and do stuff with it. I don't remember what happens to the water in the cup, though.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. And the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. And you, Detective Jowd, had no way of shooting your wife with a musket bullet out of a police handgun. The Special Investigative Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory.
What about Jowd?
Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Oh, Cabanella didn't believe that Jowd could have possibly killed his wife. He believed in his friend so much that he was like,
The only way this could have happened, baby, is if he was possessed by a ghost.
are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. I made my bad decisions all on my own. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. True. I was about to say Cabanella best boy, but I remember Missile, so yeah, never mind. Missile best boy. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What? The minister's mistake. Oh, also Theses left because I was... When I do the Justice Minister voice and he gets really passionate, I shake my head a bunch, and she didn't like that. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
His reaction. Honestly, if I knew Cabanella, I'd do crazy shit all the time just to see him react to it. Like, look at that. Look at that perfect reaction.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
Oh my god, he's being controlled.
What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it.
Oh shit.
Wait, don't deliver that document.
I guess he's saying all this in his head.
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Fear, despair, and suffering. Oh, just a second. I have to...
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Oh! I wonder if that's why Lynn shot us. Interesting. Because her memory of it is hazy. Ho, 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 ho. Detective No.A connecting the dots.
Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cavanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present.
Just a second. Oh, sorry. How rude.
I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem.
His wife!
And then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it.
Oh!
No!
If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Oh, so she actually had a good reason for it. I thought it was just because he was like, hey, stop writing smut. Our daughter is being influenced by it in a weird way.
And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
So, that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's been somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from?
Inspector Cabanella.
Yeah, see, you'd think that was impactful because it was a game's title drop, but I think they've said the word ghost trick like probably 20 times already. They say it all the time.
This manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Well, the only important character. I mean, there's these gods here, but they're hardly people. A spirit, ghost, gods in heaven! Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Inspector!
Is that Lynn? Is she dead? Oh no, she's alive. Holy shit. Yeah, come on, Cabanella. I want to chat with you. Die, 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 die. I'm so surprised that Lynn isn't dead at the park somehow. How are you alive?
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Is someone else dead? Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
It looks like your help is needed, Sissel.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time! I kind of want to talk to people first.
I knew, actually, right from the beginning.
Knew what?
That you saved my life the first time we met tonight.
Oh, that.
When I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful man, I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I'd become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm starting to realize what a lucky man I am. It's all thanks to you, even if my daughter and wife are terrifying. I love them.
Can I talk to Jowd? What's up, buddy? I never saw that coming. The minister was being controlled, huh?
I'm truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you.
You know, maybe it was all for the best.
What do you mean?
If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when the worst things can turn out good.
Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say.
All right, Sissel, you'd better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she's got a habit of taking on other people's problems. Yeah, I know. Let's see. She's in Temsic Park, eh? Alrighty. Let's head to the park. Ah! People's cores are sticky. Okay, here we go. Dial. Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where, clearly, something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything, Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Boop boop boo, boop boop boo, boop boo. Obtained a new song, To Nothingness. Save your current place and time. And we are going to continue. But I have to use the toity. This is good bathroom break music. I'll be right back. I'm back. I used the toilet all on my own. I didn't even fall in. Tamsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Just a second. I'm gonna readjust my mic because I didn't notice it before, but when I came back and sat down, I realized, like, man, the place I have my mic, I'm like hunched over so bad. This is awful for my posture. Okay, that's better. And the place where an hi, parentheses. Hey. Hi. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so I'm just gonna start that one again. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. For once. But what did she find? Chicken suitcase. Oh, shit. The chef. Huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. A little late? It's already ice cold. Also, it's like 1 in the morning, isn't it? City never sleeps, I guess. Can I get over when he swings back? Yep. Thanks for having a giant hat. Oh, I can swing him harder. Alright, let's go, buddy. Oh, he doesn't even care. He's having a great time. Oh my god, this park is huge. Whoa, I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put that much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. He's so proud. He's so proud of how fast he got it spinning. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park. 1 a.m. is prime swinging hours. 1 a.m. we swinging, who up? Hey, Lynn. I don't know what the purpose of me putting the umbrella like that was, but what's up? Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? Oh, a body. I figured someone had to be dead. There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself. It's probably that, yeah, it's that person that was handing out flyers before. It looks like a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. It looks like they got crushed by the mascot. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there! You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you, leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly, examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name? My name! What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. I'm pretty sure they got crushed by the Rock of the Gods. Oreo time. Oh. Mmm. Oh, yummy. Hold on. I thought this was the... I guess he came back? Because this was the guy that we saved in the truck. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? I don't think I, gave this guy any voice. You still don't appear to understand. Hey, no worries. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I'll have to use the restroom. We'll just give him a non-determinate accent that will, most likely switch around very often. Oh, shit, Camila.
I'm coming!
Just hold on! I'll be right there! Wait, how is this only 4... Oh, right. Okay. Now I'm remembering why I was confused. It's 4 minutes before his death, but he died, a while ago. Because the body doesn't have to be fresh for us to do this. It has to be, within an hour old. You got back just in time for Blue Sanji. Hold on, I'm eating an Oreo. Mmm. Yummy. Not sponsored. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Oh my god, look at his cute little motorbike. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Blue Sanji! Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Oh my god, he really is a Sanji. Eek! Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Oh shit. What? What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes, the power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods, or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. Maybe you couldn't, Sissel. Just because your pathetic little ghost tricks can't move something that big doesn't mean that someone else's powerful ghost tricks couldn't do it. But wait a minute. What if there was... Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm happy this game always follows up with what I'm saying. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Also, yeah, this guy's like twice Blue Sanji's size, but you have to remember that Blue Sanji can do a Diablo Jambre and light his leg on fire in order to kick extra hard. So you can't just mess with him, you know. He is a member of the Redacted. No spoilers for people that haven't seen One Piece. He also got redacted. Look at that. There's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Yeah, oh shit, this is gonna be like versus Ghost Trick. This is gonna be Ghost Trick PvP. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's another god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Hello, other ghost. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's you? Hey! Holy shit! Let's fucking go! Sissel! Oh my, it's Missile! I was wondering when Missile was gonna show back up. I knew Missile would have to show back up at some point. You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it! I saved Miss Camila! Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked! After Miss Camila went out and you left... Did Missile just die by ramming his head into the door? I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it! Oh, shit. Never mind. And then I followed Miss Camila out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And I went running after her, too. Oh my... Sanji! What the fuck, Sanji? And then, I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. And then I became the most powerful ghost ever. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camila. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camila! I had to rescue Miss Camila. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was. But I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remembered what you did for me, and how you saved me. So, you went back, right? back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did!
I know, they've killed Missile twice. Missile's gonna start competing with Lynn for how often they're killed through blue people actions. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core.
I don't know, it looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw toward the core. Ooh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Oh, we get to play as the overpowered character now. I can't believe it! How could you connect over such a great distance? I think... So, one thing that is funny is, like, Missile is, like, the most powerful ghost ever. But I think the other funny explanation is that Sissel is just, like, a really shitty ghost.
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. Right on top of my head.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you?
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a core too.
Oh, you can... Missile can, like, pull stuff together.
A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape?
Go ahead and try it. Press swap. Whoop!
That's incredible. And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because, you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino. So, why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me. Hell yeah, new powers unlocked, let's go.
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course!
Naturally! So, we're gonna drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Yeah, Mino must just, like... This game would have a higher rating if you could see what was under Mino.
All right, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, a rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press V. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press V.
Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. When you have to sneeze, but then it doesn't come out.
Yeah. Control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together, we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Trick time. Okay, so when I switch to Missile, okay, yeah, I actually switch. Oh my god, Missile can reach so fucking far. It's awesome. Oh, I have to...
It's so heavy, I can't move it very much. Maybe because of that swap I made. I guess a little ball is about all the weight I can handle.
Ah, you're so weak, Sissel.
Eh?
Wait, why can't I talk? Oh, because Missile's in it.
Here comes that man, fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me. Uh-oh, the rugby ball is still in the tree.
Ah, behold the recklessness of youth.
Yeah, it's that recklessness of yours that's causing us so much trouble.
No one can stop the recklessness of youth.
Well, if we can't stop it, then I guess we're gonna have to find a way to make it work for us.
But if he comes running too fast, we won't have time to get ready.
It looks like figuring out what to do with his recklessness is the key.
Can I not swap it with the tire? I thought for sure I'd be able to swap it with the tire. Oh, there we go. I need you to move somewhere else, Missile. So I can get in here. Oh, right. I can spin this really fast. Hee.
Wow, I didn't see this coming.
Don't you know the first thing about the globe climber?
Huh?
Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Honestly, yeah, it kind of sucks that you can't just pass through a friendly ghost. I don't know if you've ever been on like a spinning playground thing like this, but it totally is, especially if you are an adult-sized person. If your weight gets put into the centrifugal force of a spinning playground thing designed for children, it is a terrifying thing. It will go so fast. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air like this for a while. This just might buy us some time. Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that for the whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand it for that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can while we have this chance. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff I can swap in here. Shit. It's like actually hard to... Oh, wow, I can't swap these, really? I'm surprised I can't swap, like, the letter and, one of the leaflets. Okay. So let's rustle this. Oh. Yeah, well, if you ever see something with any kind of spinny thing, there's these things they have at some playgrounds here that are actually evil. Like, whoever designed them. So they're basically, there's these little tiny, like, plastic seats. Like, they don't really have a back on them. It's just like a seat. It's basically kind of like a little bar stool. It's got, like, the little seat, and then it's got, like, a little ring at the bottom for your, like, feet to hook into. But it's tilted at an angle. And so the thing about it is if you start spinning and you lean your body back, the, like, weight of your body sticking out will make it spin faster. But the problem is that as you spin faster, the centrifugal force pushes your body outwards. And so if it starts going really fast, it gets really hard to stop it from spinning. And I think it's designed to, like, make children sick. It's horrible. I've seen so many kids spinning on them and unable to stop. And if you are an adult person with an adult weight, it's like 10 times worse. They're terrifying. Okay, so umbrella. Oh, that was so close. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers! And don't forget about my recklessness of youth! Okay, let's... What can we... Well, we can swap these. There's not really any point to doing that, I don't think. Look at this funny flattened ball! It's the same shape as that horrible minnow, but it's too far to swap from here. Even the ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that minnow thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we can do. Oh, there goes the tire. Trowel. Lever. Tire. The umbrella isn't shaped like anything. So he did knock the tire over there, but I don't know if there's anything I can do with it. Maybe let's get Sissel back over there. Oh, right. Sissel can't get back over there because the ball is gone. I think I'm probably gonna have to start over. I feel like the trowel is kind of shaped like the umbrella, but I don't know if that's anything.
Sissel, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw?
Yeah, I guess that tire's too heavy to get much height. Oh, I see.
I wouldn't have been surprised if it launched me into the air.
That tire does have quite a bit of weight to it.
But no matter how heavy it is, I can still swap it.
So, weight isn't a factor when it comes to swapping, eh? Okay. So, there's something to do there, but for now, you're just gonna die. I could rewind, but I want to eat an Oreo.
Sissel, help! There's nothing I wish to swap meal with. Sorry, I missed a lot of an Oreo in my mouth. Or too late. Darn. Guess we'll have to start over again. Oh no, I can't reach it.
Time's up. Well, we managed to slow him down, and I was feeling pretty good there for a while.
Our next target is that rugby ball.
We have to move it closer to that Mino thing. There must be something around here that we can use to move that rugby ball. Guess I'd better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up on any other clues. Yeah, so I know it's got... Oh, wait, shit. Am I just, like, stuck now?
I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby.
That's all right. That's what we're going to do now, together.
I'm gonna give it my best.
The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. I think I'm just, like, fucked if I go to the trowel. I think the trowel's a trap. Trick time. Yeah, so I like wonder if if I roll the baseball over to here, and then when he jumps on the seesaw, if I, like, swap it with the tire, if it will, like, launch him up to where the umbrella is or something like that. Alternatively, if the basketball is there and he jumps on the seesaw, maybe the basketball will hit the umbrella. Those are my two thoughts. I'm going to try the tire thing first because that's more complicated and weird, and I think that's why it's more likely to beat what I'm supposed to do. So for that, I basically just need to have Missile wait in the tire. And Sissel, I need to have you come over here. Hey, have good food. I'll probably be in bed by the time you get back. Because I think after I finish this puzzle, I'm probably going to head to sleep because I do still have to work tomorrow. But I hope you have good eats. All right, so now I spin this fool around. And then do the love letter. And swoop the umbrella down. Okay, so now... Okay, I can get Sissel back here. Oh, shit, he just, like, jumps right off it immediately. Okay, never mind. My tire theory is wrong. I'm gonna try the basketball one. Didn't get the chance to do a ghost trick. Yeah, I know, Sissel. There's a lot of round things. I know I didn't get the puzzle. I'll use the basketball. I thought I had to use the tire. Don't get mad at me. Oh, maybe I switched the tire with the basketball in, like, midair once it's in the umbrella or something to knock it down. I'm gonna spin you round because I gotta get the umbrella set up. Boop, 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 boop. I like how the music speeds up a little bit when I spin that. Okay, umbrella, close, zoop, open. Actually, let's hang out by the umbrella just in... Oh, actually, no, let's go back down while we can, because this thing's going to stop spinning. I might have to do something with that lid. All right. Where does the basketball go? Bingo. And now I switch it with the tire. Bingo. There, we moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I can do it. In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! Missile's so cute. Trick time. Shwoof. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball. Swap. Boink. There. How's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Now nobody has to die, but Missile, you're still dead. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. Oh my god, Missile's theme. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. Such a good boy. I hope this game doesn't end with Missile still dead. That would be so sad. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. But the good thing is that this means we get Missile as a sidekick from now on, and that kicks ass. And so, Camila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right, after all. After all, she has me! Missile? Are you in there? Miss Lynn! Leave Miss Camila to me!
I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Eh.
Oh, fuck.
Miss Lynn.
No! Missile! I'm gonna leave it up to Missile. He just got blown away! Well, I can't be that loud. It's late here. I hope I'm not bugging my downstairs neighbors. It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. My apologies, this is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all, I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. I think he just got hit in the head really hard. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be. Oh, he saw the incident. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about trick time? Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. That day, I happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and, through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! That's what the scream of a little girl sounds like. Now, just calm down, and drop that weapon.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her!
Oh, never mind. This guy looks like a twink. He wouldn't sound like that. I peeked out furtively from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. Oh my god, what if it's us? Those skinny, weak limbs, that head and distinctive hair hidden by the shadow of the tree. The tension was so thick it was painful just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. What? Holy shit. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. Damn. That's not what I expected. That's a big old twist right there. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. So Zhao didn't even shoot that guy? 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. Is this meteorite why there's blue people now? Are they aliens? Is Sanji an alien?
The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik. And still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth.
Or maybe they just have used the space rock to gain powers, and that's why they're blue. Or they're just blue, and other stuff is happening with the rocks, and they just happen to be blue.
What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know it's right there in front of us?
No, Missile. Poor little baby. Missile. Wait a minute. You say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temsik Park. The Rock of the Gods. Oh, there it is. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So, this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? Temsik. I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods! That is my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Missile. Also, Mister, I wish you didn't make my traumatic childhood event your whole personality. So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew... And the man died. I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything I had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. To who? Him? You mean Inspector Cavanella, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. He calls that a knack. Looks more like brute strength to me. Whoa! It's a box of holding. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. Ha ha.
In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks.
When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day.
And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right?
Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design.
But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Trick time! I'm gonna be involved in this conversation, too. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I'd be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. Oh my god, I connected more dots. Another theory is forming. Okay. So, if the meteorite is the source of powers, then that explains why Missile got powers, because Missile died right over the meteorite. Also, if Sissel was the guy from the incident 10 years ago, and the meteorite didn't kill him then, but he got a piece of it stuck in him, then that would explain why when he died now, he also has ghost powers. And if Detective Jowd had been manipulated at that point in time, he may have hazy memories and so think that he shot and killed that person when in reality he did not. But that's just a theory. A No.A theory. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory.
Things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions. And that would make sense that Sissel was the one he thinks he killed, and that's why he was painting us in his cell. But you'd think he also would have been like, hey, what the fuck, when he saw us. So, in order to find out the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Temsic. Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So, you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. Can't believe Detective Jowd felt so guilty about the fact that he was going to kill someone but didn't, that he then went to jail for not killing his wife. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Hi, Bun Bun. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. Yeah, from the junkyard basement. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? I got killed by it too. No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight, in a completely different place. Yeah, so how's the junkyard guy connected to this? That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Please, don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who asked to save him. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me, too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? Yeah, she shot me. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image... Oh, this is Sissel. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? The truth about 10 years ago. On that day, 10 years ago,
a different incident happened in another place.
Another place?
Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
I happened to be there, in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him, bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd, all I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So, the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. Was it me? Was it me and you haven't said anything this whole fucking time? And then, a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I swear to God, Jowd, I'm still so fucking mad about him churning himself into jail for no fucking reason. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. It was me, wasn't it? All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. Yeah, you painted me. Was I the guy that you sent yourself to jail for not killing? My handsome, handsome face? The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait just a minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. Dun dun dun! It was my face! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. Wow, you could have said that earlier, buddy. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. Okay, so this is lining up with my meteorite giving powers theory. Because Missile died on top of the meteorite, and then Missile got powers. And I have a chunk... I keep, like, moving behind my mic, and then my face gets fucked up. And I have a chunk of the meteorite in my body, and I can do ghost tricks. It's all coming together. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene, but I wasn't dead until Lynn shot me. What's going on there? But hold on, Detective Jowd. I know, why did he not say anything, right? Detective Jowd, like, so many things would happen differently if Detective Jowd just didn't make, like, the weirdest decisions ever. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. I wonder if my body was possessed. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Oh shit, maybe I look different to him. Mr. Minister.
Inspector Cabanella, where are you?
Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. Our demand? Cabanella? Cabanella's a baddie?
What? Demand?
Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Oh, please be being manipulated, Cabanella. I don't want you to be a baddie. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. He's not talking in his normal way. I think he's being manipulated.
What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted.
Yeah, he's totally being manipulated because he's not drawing out his words. That's my theory. Also, I don't want him to be a baddie because he's too cool. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Look how normally he put the phone away. No, he's totally being controlled by a ghost because Inspector Cabanella would not hang up the phone in that normal of a fashion. He would, like, flip it in the air 3 times and then slam it down while doing, like, a little dance move. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanella!
There is still going to be drama and spice, though, because even if he's being, like, possessed by a ghost, and then Jowd has to, like, battle his bestie, but his bestie's actually being possessed. Ooh. And then, to snap him free of the curse, true love's kiss. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. They got a kiss! That's what I'm saying. And even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. Listen, Jowd is Jonda, and Cabanella is, like, definitely unmarried. I mean, just look at him. They... I mean... you know. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. The linked past. Okay, that's a really good cliffhanger to end on, because I have to go to bed. But yeah, so my theory, I'm going to say my theory now so that if I'm right, I can gloat about it. My theory is that, 1, the meteorite is the source of powers, which is why Missile got powers and why we got powers, and probably why the blue people care about it. 2, somehow, because apparently they said that the guy who looked like us died in the park that night. But what if then our body was being controlled by someone or something after that point? And then when we died again, either that thing is now who we are now and we're a ghost, or the original Sissel was finally able to become a ghost when he was, quote unquote, killed again. 2 of those things could be true. Those are my theories. Also, Cabanella and Detective Jowd kind of cute together. Another theory. But But yeah, I'm going to finish up for now because I do have to work tomorrow. So I should go to bed. But this weekend, I will be doing some more Gunpla. And then next week, I'm going on a vacation with some friends. So I won't really be streaming. But I'm not leaving till Wednesday. And Monday is a holiday for us. So I might do some more Ghost Trick on Monday. Yeah. But anyways, have a great time of day, everybody. And thanks for coming by for Ghost Trick. The mysteries just keep on deepening and deepening and deepening. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Ow. Hi, cat.